except I haven't done my brows. Come on in and take a look at my brows before I do Benefit Brows, because I want you to see the difference. Every time you do a brow, it makes a huge impact on your entire face. It helps the symmetry of your face. It helps lift and frame the eye. I do not have any brow product on. You're gonna see the difference right before your very own eyes. Here's what we're doing only for Host Pick Day. It is a buy one, get one for a few dollars. When it comes to Benefit Cosmetics, we're doing a brow duo on their #1 best-selling brow product. Go ahead and take a look at these videos, because a brow makes all the difference in the world. I don't leave the house without a bra or a bra, and you won't either, because that's why you need a brow. This is gonna give you that framing. This is gonna give you that focused. If your brows are sparse, if they're thin, if they're patchy, if they're a little too thin, maybe your brows are a little too short, you don't have that tail that comes all the way down toward the corner of your eye. This is an ultra fine tip. This is the finest tip that they do. You get naturally looking hair-like strokes, and they are smudge proof, and they are water resistant. We have not done this duo in over a year. We have been waiting a year to get the Precisely My Brow, their #1 best-selling brow product from the #1 brow authority in the country. We have been waiting over a year to get a duo. One is $26. If you want to buy just one on our website right now and anywhere else, Ulta, Sephora, Nordstrom's, any of the major beauty counters, it's $26 a pop. It's buy one, get one for $3. Let's have Maggie Ford Danielson join us, because she's getting ready to talk about this incredible brand. Your mother, your aunt were the co-founders of Benefit Cosmetics back in 1976. You're keeping it going, second generation, and boy, what a difference a brow makes, right?
I mean, listen, I love mascara, I love blush, I love all those things. But if there's one piece of makeup that I promise you will make the biggest difference in your face, and I'm not talking about your makeup look, I'm talking about you just wear this on its own, it is a eyebrow pencil. Now, I want you to take a look at my with and my without. This, I'm gonna come in, this is my brow. Now, can anyone relate to this? It is skimpy, it is wimpy. I am 43 years old. I don't know what's happened to me in the last 2 years. Well, I do know things are happening. And one thing that is getting thinner is my brow. I fill my brow in with Precisely My Brow Pencil. I do this every single day religiously. I never miss a day. Now, let's talk about shades. The shade I'm wearing is shade 5, okay? It comes in 4 shades. You see the shade chart right there. Light 2, that is for those blondes, okay? Medium 3, that's your middle of the road, most of you. Deep 5, if you have dark brown hair or black hair. And we also have gray. The gray is beautiful. It is a cool gray. Thank you, Sarah. You have them on your hands right there.
Right.
And that's the light. Yeah.
This is the golden blonde, otherwise known as light. This is your light brown, otherwise known as medium. And then this is your black brown, otherwise known as sort of your darkest brown, your deep. And there's also a gray as your 4th color choice. Easy to find them all online at hsn.com. They're also numbered 2, 3, or 5, and then cool gray doesn't have a number. So light, medium, or deep. Go ahead and shop all the colors. Usually one is $26, and you're getting 2 for $29. No one else has this deal right now except here at HSN. It's not been shown at all this entire weekend, Maggie. The fact that this is a customer pick with more than 200 rave reviews, the fact that out of all your brow products, and you guys have been doing this for more than 40 years, you know brows, that this is your bestseller says a lot.
This is our #1 bestseller. I would love to go over to the models. So we have, I believe we have Cindy and Tressia. Oh my God, they're my girls. They're my girls. Okay, let me go show you Tressia. So Tressia is using that darker shade, that shade 5, that deep brown. Now you can see without even coming in close, but I love that you're coming in close, so thank you. Look at that shocking difference. If you have thinning brows, if your brows have gotten thinner, you've had some hair loss, maybe you've overplucked or over tweezed in the 90s or early 2000s, a full brow is the sign of youth. Period. End of story. Now, here's where it gets challenging. Not all brow products are created equal. This Precisely My Brow Pencil is a micro tip pencil. That means that when you use it, it draws on the look of individual brow like hairs. I'd love to come in and show how Tressia applies this. I love how she's starting in the front. Now, she kind of has an extreme case, but I love because this will show you exactly what it can do. Do you see how she's starting? She's doing small little strokes. I love her technique because it is not about doing like the rainbow, right? Like you don't start at your nose and go to the tip all in one. She's doing small little strokes. And she's filling in certain areas. Maybe some areas need more, some need less. At the end, she's going to go blend that in. This is the power of Precisely My Brow Pencil. If you're going to watch Tressia, look at the results it has on me. Watch how she does it. It is that easy, and it is very, very water resistant. It was that quick. Now she is wearing that deep shade. I'd love to pop up the shade chart one more time if we could, because again, we have 4 beautiful shade choices: light, medium, deep, and a cool gray. And this brow transformation is epic. There you go. These are 3 of the 4 shades. This is the light, the medium, and then the deep. We don't have, I think, Sarah, you didn't have the gray.
The gray
but it's a beautiful shade.
super glued to the stand in front of me, unfortunately.
Got it.
But there is a true gray, and I love that because gray is sometimes a hard color to find out there when it comes to brows. Also, I want to show you this precise pen, and maybe Maggie, maybe I can do this here just to show you how light the strokes are. Actually, let me grab a little one that's down here so I can do it on my hand a little bit better, just to show you that you don't need to apply much pressure to get the perfect amount of lines, right?
Yes.
That's the lightest shade, and then you can decide how dark you want it.
Exactly. Because, I am sure that so many of you have a brow pencil in your makeup drawer, or maybe you're using a brown eyeshadow or some sort of brow product. Maybe you're not using it every day.
It looks so natural.
But exactly. This looks like real hair. And I'd love to go over to Cindy, because Cindy is 2 things. First of all, Cindy's a redhead. So for all you redheads out there who are always asking me, what is my shade? You're going to go for that medium shade, that medium that's called shade number 3. I want you to take a look at her with and her without. This is stunning. This is shocking, and it's beautiful. Cindy, I love you. I've known you for like 10 years. You're beautiful no matter whatever your brow looks like. But you can't tell me, girl, you can't tell me that your brow looks younger, your face looks younger on the side where your brows are filled in. Because the thing about a brow is it frames your face. Her eye looks defined. Her cheekbone looks lifted. Everything looks lifted and shaped and sculpted because we have filled in her eyebrow. Now, this is shade 3, that beautiful medium shade. So if you are a redhead, you're going to go for shade 3. And it is all about that precision pencil. I have it here in my hand, and I'm going to spin it up just a little bit more so you can actually see. I wouldn't recommend spinning up this much when you use it, but do you see how thin that is? And on the other side, you also have what we call a spoolie, which is this little brush here. And what you're going to do is and I'm going to keep my brow split so you can really see, this is my real brow. It is nothing. It is like wimpy, flimpy, who cares, right? I like a full brow. And look at this side of my face. Does it not look lifted? Does it not look younger? It looks unfinished. I look like side of my face is kind of drooping down because I have not filled in my brow. I promise you this. If you struggle with filling in your brows, if it seems hard, if it seems challenging, you just want to throw your brow pencil in the trash and give up, trust me, this is our #1 selling. Sarah, beautiful.
So
my goodness.
I haven't done this brow. And it's sparse. It's kind of, I need to fill it in here. I need to take it all the way down. But the fact is, it is so easy to use. And what I loved
What shade are you using?
I'm using the deepest shade right now.
Okay.
Just to kind of make sure you can really see the difference. I could use either the medium shade or I can use the deeper shade, because it's both. They work both if you have sort of medium brown hair like I do. But do you see the difference? Like, especially as you look at the whole entire face, whether I have one brow done, you see the big difference, and where this one kind of, just doesn't go all the way down. It looks unfinished. It doesn't really frame my eye. I would not go out like that, right? Would you go out of the house wearing one shoe? No. You would feel a little off kilter all day long, Maggie, right?
Exactly. So again, if we could go over, I'd love to show the shade chart one more time and maybe go peek over at our models, because seeing this is